Is fate predetermined, or do we have control over it? Every story has a conclusion, and only with hindsight can we debate if we were forced to that ending by fate, or if we forged our own ending ourselves. I think some of the most interesting stories to deal with the topic of fate are those set in a multiverse, where characters meet another version of themselves who is so intrinsically similar but went through different experiences. If this is truly the same person, you could argue they're fated to meet the same conclusion, even if they go through different adversities along the way. Look no further than Princess Twilight and Sci-Twi from the 4th generation of My Little Pony, two versions of the same character from across the multiverse. The theme of fate or destiny has a very large role in the themes of friendship is magic. Every pony gets a cutie mark at a young age to show what their special talent is, and these tend to coincide with the fate of what this pony will do with their lives. Cutie marks are shown to hold immense power, as when Starlight Glimmer goes back in time to prevent the main 6 from gaining their cutie marks, it has drastic consequences on the fate of the world. Twilight isn't able to answer why their cutie mark connection is so influential, but it's clear the cutie marks and these characters are destined to save the world. Equestria Girls doesn't have cutie marks in the physical sense, but they're still shown. Each pony's human counterpart wears clothes or accessories with patterns reminiscent of their pony form's cutie mark. Thus, each human character too has a special talent or destiny in line with their pony counterpart. Despite being an alternate universe, Pinkie Pie here still throws parties to make people smile, and Fluttershy still cares for animals. In the world of Equestria, Twilight Sparkle's cutie mark represents the element of magic. Her life story includes her becoming a student of Celestia to learn everything about magic, and then moving to Ponyville to study friendship. Her human counterpart has the same cutie mark design, so she should in theory have the same fate as Princess Twilight, except Sci-Twi lives in a world without magic. Other ponies with magic-based cutie marks like Sunburst or Starlight don't appear to have human world counterparts. With this in mind, Sci-Twi seems to be out of place, stuck in the wrong world with no ability to follow her destiny, and we can see the effects of this firsthand in the 3rd Equestria Girls movie. Sci-Twi never goes to magic school, because no such thing exists. Due to this, she never meets Princess Celestia. Without a role model like that, she becomes a shut-in. She only cares for books, with science being the closest analog this world has to magic. She never has the push to meet the others of the main 6. She never tries to understand friendship. She comes off more like a human counterpart to Moondancer than to Princess Twilight. Once she finally discovers magic after it accidentally enters the human world, she hasn't learned of friendship yet and becomes solely obsessed with magic. After some manipulation from Principal Cinch, she disregards everyone else to learn about magic, becoming a tragic analog of who Princess Twilight could have become if she strayed from her destiny. Once Sunset saves her, she finally learns friendship is magic, and now she has to find out what magic means to her. On the surface, she's just an alternate universe version of Princess Twilight, but through her we can see how just a few changes can really alter the arc of a character. By the end of the 4th Equestria Girls movie, Sci-Twi has largely assimilated into the role she was meant to play. We see in the Equestria Girls specials her acting almost identical to Princess Twilight in the first few seasons of Friendship is Magic. Despite this, the few key differences is this is a Twilight who is younger, still in school, and not ascending to royalty. The long and short of it is this is a version of Princess Twilight who can relax a bit more. This Twilight is able to enjoy luxuries like romance, something that Princess Twilight never gets involved with. Given these are the same character, it poses the question if Princess Twilight would have been more interested in romance when she was younger, or if she wasn't busy with being a princess. Both of these characters are Twilight Sparkle, but due to their circumstances they take very different routes to their final destinies. I don't necessarily think that fate is predetermined. Still, we can always use the power of hindsight to see how we got to where we were. We can look back at key moments, where if we acted differently, chose a different path, or associated with other people, we might have become someone completely different. Sci-Twi got screwed over by the world she was stuck in, and by Principal Cinch's manipulation, but she still made it through. We may not have portals to Equestria, we're just humans on Earth, but we can be aware of the world we live in, and make choices to reach the destiny we desire for ourselves. Go and reach for your dreams, because like Sci-Twi, we can claim fate for ourselves. Thanks for tuning in to Glimmer Times, and I'll see you in the next video.